Let's talk about teams. So this one is a special one. We are at ISE here in Barcelona. So I guess this will be the biggest event in Europe.
It is the biggest event for AV, visual and collaboration in Europe. Maybe it's even bigger than Infocom, I don't know, but it's really big. So.
We need to go to Infocom to see it.
Indeed.
So the funny thing is that this used to be a real AV fair, and now we see Microsoft more or less all over.
Yeah, we see Microsoft more or less all over, as you just stated, because even though we have different halls where it's supposed to be audio, it's supposed to be video, it's supposed to be lighting, Microsoft Teams is all over because there's so many vendors that want to bring any hardware to this market, right? So they have a small box, and some are certified, some are not, but they say it works with Teams. But keep in mind, have it certified, please.
Yeah, so the certification is really, really important. So right now, a Microsoft booth is just behind us. And if we look a few years back, Microsoft was not even having a booth at ISE. So that's
that. Last year they had a booth as well, but they're doing some sessions and they have some really great talks, live streams, etc. So if you're not at ISE, you will probably be seeing some of the videos they're filming right when we are filming this, right? So it's Microsoft is just all over, and I had a great time the other day. I met a couple of them doing some booth tours with some of the OEM manufacturers, and they were just amazed by all the booths from all the OEM manufacturers and how big they were. And I'm amazed too, because it's really the most of the people are showing solutions of how you can use the equipment. So if you're an end customer, if you're an integrator, and now you can actually go somewhere and you can see it okay, I can use it for this and this, and it's really, really nice.
Yeah. So I think one of the things that first I was a bit confused by Microsoft, say, why are they not showing a lot of different solutions? That was kind of last year. But I really like the format that they're doing it, because it's more like doing sessions, having meetings with customers and having the discussion. They have great coffee as well. But it's really nice that you can actually go here and get some information from the leaders at Microsoft. So Ilya have been here, Sanya have been here, of course Jimmy, Michelle have been here. So a lot of the great guys that we normally see on video, they are actually right here and having some good conversations with them.
Yeah, and the thing is, even though we love to have a Teams meeting and everything, but the thing about being live interactive as well, maybe even hybrid, because I know they have streamed some for LinkedIn where you could ask questions, etc. But it is just another feeling, and some people are not afraid to ask those questions when you're face to face, right? So it's really, really great.
Yeah, it's really nice. So yeah, it's always like good fun to walk up to the people and then say, "Oh, you actually got legs."
Yeah, indeed, and with the new mesh and everything, it's definitely something. Okay, there's a person here, right? So yeah, and also I remember one of the first time, and I thought one person from Microsoft was just a regular size as me, but he was just really high, right? So it's more or less, when you see them down here, it's actually a real person, not just somebody you're seeing online.
Yeah, but it's actually kind of fun to see actually which size are the different persons. So Mo, now my colleague, a former Microsoft Teams guy, so he's not that big, but he looks big at pictures.
Some say cameras add, 20 pounds or something like that? I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, so we are not fat, we are actually really slim and fit. Anything that you have seen down here that if people are here, they should go and see, or maybe if they're not here, they should go and investigate afterwards?
There's a lot of things, and the thing about this event is it's not only video equipment, it's actually also we see more and more furnitures coming in, and furnitures for meeting rooms, and this is just something we've been talking about. We need to have another shape of the table, and some of the manufacturers is actually doing pretty well, and that was some manufacturers used to do something for credenzas for the meeting rooms, but they're taking it further now, so they're making tables, and they can see the need for it in the field. So I think we will next year. I think we will see more and more furnitures coming, and the the concept about the meeting room. So we need to talk acoustic. They are also here, acoustic materials. You can go down there and you can see, feel, and touch, and actually hear it as well. This is really nice because it's difficult when you're at home and you just read something on the paper and state, okay, we need this and we need that. No, here it's actually live. Everything is great. So.
Yeah, I think it's really good that we kind of see more and more about the whole meeting area or the meeting room instead of just the equipment. I mean, we can have a lot of great equipment, but if the meeting room is not equipped with the right furnitures, if they're not acoustically well treated, you will not have a great experience.
That's one thing, and I totally agree. But another thing is also, you do a lot of networking down here. So even though you're not planning anything right now, but you know you're gonna make a new headquarter or something in a year or two, go down here, talk with some vendors and get some contacts, because when you do that, it will be much nicer to have a conversation with them afterwards that can help you out with, maybe you can demo some products from them. So it's all about networking as well. This is really, really good for networking.
Yeah, so let's say with that said, I think our biggest recommendation is if you're not on ISE this year, you're definitely going to need to be here next year. It's a great event. It's normally from Tuesday until Friday. Friday is a lot less people in here, so depending on if you're not too happy about too many people, Friday is a good way to be here. Otherwise, Tuesday until Thursday, they are quite busy. But the halls are pretty big, so it doesn't feel like cramped in here. But with that said, this was the Let's Talk About Teams here from ISE in Barcelona.